Hi guys, Obi Dave here.
And I am Ash.
Together we are Obi Dave and I'm Ash.
Yes.
It's true. Back from our holiday. Had a great time. Thanks for asking. Just do us a favour now we're back. Pop a little subscribe down there wherever it is and It makes us happy.
Absolutely. Click that bell and subscribe.
It gives you 7 hours of good luck. Terms and conditions may apply.
Almost as lucky as being pooed on by a bird.
Oh yeah. Me and Ash were playing this game, like a gambling machine, interactive sort of machine
It's like
on
a bingo,
holiday.
yeah.
It's like bingo, but you've got to accept or reject the number it offers you to fill your card. And I was stood on the beach. There was seagulls running around. They weren't flying.
No, they were trying to steal crisps and chips.
I genuinely topless on the beach got shit on by a seagull. But it hit me like a bullet in the back. It was
he was obviously brutal. Doing a flyby.
Yeah, I was stood there and I was like, what the? And then, when you feel it and you go, ah. So I grabbed my 8-year-old son's towel, as any great dad would do, and I wrapped it around my back and cleaned myself off and then marked that towel as don't clean the kids with it or dry the kids with it.
The good thing is they didn't actually touch those towels the entire holiday because they have towel punchers that they made them. So,
but basically, it was some sort of pterodactyl. It wasn't a seagull. Because I looked up and there was nothing. But the moral of the story is, I went on later that evening to... unfortunately, I used up my luck on that gambling machine.
You did.
And I put £1 in and I won £10 out.
Yep.
I bought my lottery ticket. The lottery draw was after I won the £10, so I used up my luck on that rather than the lottery ticket.
You also won like extra rounds on the 2p machine. You were just lucky that evening. Like everything you were doing was super lucky, and it ran out before our ticket could be announced. So
never waste a good being shit on. That's what I say. That's my life motto. That's the motto I live by.
That makes me think of so many horrible things.
I know. Yeah. Do you know about the? Is it in Dubai?
2 girls, 1 cup.
Apparently that was fake.
It was
ice cream.
I don't want to know.
But there's a I can't remember the name for it, but there's a Dubai thing where girls get flown out to be. Anyway, this is a nice video. We're deteriorating into horribleness.
Only poopers.
Chad Smith, also known as Will Ferrell, here's Bring Me the Horizon for the first time. This has been heavily recommended. I've had loads of DMs about this.
That's not Will Ferrell.
It's a joke. Have you ever seen those two together?
No. They look very similar. I could see the resemblance, but I was like, that's not
They were on a late night TV show, both of them with drum kits, and they had a drum off. And it's Will Ferrell and Chad Smith.
Did you see Chris Hemsworth did some drumming for Ed Sheeran as a surprise?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I like Chris Hemsworth.
Thor.
Right, anyway, Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Here's Bring Me the Horizon for the first time.
Nice.
Let's do it.
You're going to give me another one? Oh, come on. No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out. Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the is that?
That's why we chose it.
Bring me the horizon. Here we go. Okay.
I'm excited for this. He's a great drummer.
Let's get back to shit that I know, okay?
It's been heavily requested.
You're in luck because
apparently
we're going to do one more.
Here we go. Okay. What do you got?
So last time we gave you 30 Seconds to Mars, and clearly it wasn't difficult enough.
What the was that?
So
you're gonna give me another
more
one?
that.
Oh, come on.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out.
What the fuck is your...
Fucking ninja.
we've got to pause.
No,
I'm
there's
sorry.
loads. It's 11 minutes. Not
I know,
in the
but
middle.
we've got to. We can't do the whole song without saying something. He is absolutely. He's never heard it before.
No, I know. He's an
hearing
unbelievable
it without
drummer.
a click track and without a drum track, and instantly just goes.
And then it just starts going.
Just that
He's
sort
an
of tribal beat that he's doing.
unbelievable drummer. I've not heard the song Bring Me Horizon, this particular song.
Don't tend to react to Bring Me the Horizon because they block stuff.
Right.
Like I've reacted to them on my own a couple of times and couldn't release.
Fair enough.
So hopefully this is all right. But we've got a comment. We can't.
He's an unbelievable.
And he's gone back into that sort of tribal beat that he was doing at the beginning. That's why I paused it there.
Fair
because there wasn't about to have something happen.
Still could have waited.
It is unbelievable, though, isn't it?
Could have waited.
Sick.
I'm scared to get close. I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons. They know how to swim. I'm scared to get close, and I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons. They know how to swim. I'm scared to get close. I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons. They know how to swim.
His face there.
He's 2 steps ahead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's unreal. He just knows music.
yeah.
Wow.
That wasn't so bad.
No. I mean, I don't know if that's the approach at all,
That's insane.
but it just seemed kind of like a good tribal-y thing would go with that.
Yeah. So, do you know the band or the song? You recognize who that was?
Ministry?
No, good guess. Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the fuck is that?
That's why we chose it. That's Matt Nichols on drums.
Okay.
And we'll play the original right
Let
now.
me hear what he did. Something,
Yeah.
something good.
Just before we hear what he did,
First take. That was unreal.
if that was my song and he did that, I'd be like,
No, I'd be like a
'Cause you'd
little
be
girl
like,
like myself.
am I that predictable that he's just done that easy?
No, it's because he's an absolute god on drums.
He is. And I'm not taking anything away from it. And I'm not taking anything away from the original
No.
either. But how I'd feel personally is a bit deflated.
See, I'd be like,
Because I'd be like,
I'd be dead
you've
excited.
done it. You've done it better than I did.
I'd be dead
in
excited.
one go.
I'd be dead excited. Because,
It's so
like I
good,
said,
though.
it doesn't take away from your ability or the song. He is just a god.
What a
The
time
fact that he did that in the first take.
Yeah, first take, no click
Never
track.
heard the song. Didn't write anything down like some of the guys or listen to the beat. He just knew how that song was going to go.
Yeah.
There was one point where the music changed, where his little face, he was like, it's changing.
He was
I
having
better
a think
tempo.
because it started to lift a little bit and he was like,
Hang on a second.
yeah.
But
yeah,
he just followed it. He's a god.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot slower.
It's a lot more straight up, isn't it? pacifist.
He is, yeah, he's just a bored.
Gotta get a bit of cowbell in there.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, that song definitely needs.
it does.
So good.
That's cool. I like that. What do they call it? New Horizon? What?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring me the horizon.
Figure we give you one that was maybe a little bit less emo.
It's some kind of emo thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. What is that? Wait. Yeah, no, that was cool.
Nice.
And cool, like, I mean, the drums are huge sounding.
Yeah.
That helps. But like, cool parts. Like, yeah, well orchestrated. Yeah.
Do you find with the Chili Peppers, are you, when you're coming up with parts, are they mostly coming up through just jamming, or are you orchestrating parts that you want to play on specific songs, or is it mostly just a jam?
When we come up with parts for Chili Peppers, a lot of it comes from improvisation. So we just get in a room, not much bigger than this, and we jam. You know, somebody starts a riff or a drum beat or whatever, and some songs come that way, come with a cool part, and everybody kind of looks at everybody like, that's pretty cool, and see if we can get something to go from there. But no, yeah, in general, there's not really one way that it comes, but somebody may bring an idea and thinking it's going to sound like this, and it ends up, you know, once you present it to the other guys in the band, it completely changes. An example of that would be on our Stadium Arcadium record. John had been listening to, I think, like a or maybe a Wu-Tang Clan or a Public Enemy record all weekend, and one of the prevalent beats on it was boom, 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 boom. That sounds good to this mic too. And he wrote the riff to Danny California.
Sick, that.
And he brought it into rehearsal, and he said, "Yeah, I got this thing, you know." And he did. He sang it. He went, "Yeah, the beat that I think, like, it's like boom, boom." And of course, my version, it sounds like, you know, so I play it and it sounds, all of a sudden it went from Wu-Tang to fucking Sweet Home Alabama.
Yes.
But what, you know, happens when, and it's not like, no, it has to be that, like, everyone's thing and what we do and how we do it is embraced, you know, it's
Nice.
great. There's no ego, we try everything. Even if we think it's gonna suck, you just try it, because sometimes when you're open to new ideas, it changes. Like, I'll play something and someone will suggest, what if you do it like this, or more toms, or what if it had less this, or whatever, and then I do my own version of it, and then that triggers them to play something different, and that may trigger the other person to play something different. So it's all part of the creative process that we've come to embrace and know that you have to be open to all different kinds of ways of having music, and there's nothing off the table. Anything you might think sounds like a lounge band playing bad jazz, or like, or you know, something funny or country sounding, whatever. Like, we always just try everything, because we're always trying to grow and change as a band and come up with new stuff. And at the end of the day, it always ends up sounding like us anyway. So that's how you can keep growing and challenging yourself as a musician and as a band, is to just keep trying anything. For a drummer, it's a great place to be in a band like that, where I feel I can do anything with Chili Peppers. We play all kinds of music, fast, slow, hard, medium, you know, whatever, loud, soft, and it's still us. So It's a very satisfying, musical situation to be in. I'm grateful for that.
What a guy.
What an amazing speech.
Yeah, that
but
whole-
he proper lifted that song to like a proper bouncy.
Took it somewhere completely different to where the original was.
And it was absolutely epic. Like, it's so Red Hot Chili Peppers, his style, when he took it on as well.
I like what he was saying in that speech at the end, though, that they're a jam band, really, but they could have structures, or they could just have a riff, and then they can just mess about with it.
Yeah,
I feel like it's missing from so many bands nowadays.
Because they come in with like, oh, this is the structure, or this is the the lyrics, so we have to find something that works.
A lot of bands I played in when I was younger, like I mostly played rhythm because I'm not the best lead guitarist. And shit guitarist in general nowadays, but like the lead guitarist would write the songs, he'd program the drums, he'd do absolutely everything. In one of the bands in particular, we'd all get the Guitar Pro tracks, which is like a bit of software where you can learn the songs. Everyone go away and learn it and sort of play his songs. And it was like you'd probably call it a metalcore band really nowadays.
Yeah.
That particular one. And it's like a lot of bands work like that, where one of them just writes all the music and goes to the guys and goes, here we go. Like I didn't enjoy that element of it, because I don't enjoy learning songs that much.
No.
I enjoy hanging out with people, just making noise.
Did I ever tell you, Simon, obviously check out his band Barbarian Hermit. They've just released their first album, which is Mean Sugar. Seriously amazing. But back in the day, one of the bands he was in when I first met him was called Circus Saigon. And I used to hang out during their recording, like their jamming sessions. And they're very much like how he described the band, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Circus Saigon was very much the same, where they just like, Bernie'd be sat there, they'd all be having a drink or whatever, and Bernie would be sat on the drums and he'd just start tapping something, and then Mike would get his bass out and just do like a little bit of a, pluck and, slap, and then like they'd start jamming together. And then Beds would come over with the guitar and they'd go, and then Simon would just start singing. And it was so much fun to watch them just like randomize just whatever mood they were in.
When we move house, the garage, I think, is a jam room / studio.
That'd be great.
So it can be where we do the YouTube videos, but it can also be instruments. Always wanted a drum kit my whole life. And obviously, like, my son is doing guitar lessons starting next week.
Yeah.
He already is teaching himself the keyboard.
Yes.
Like, I can think of nothing better than all of us just stood there just dicking about making music. It'd be so fun.
I'd quite happily pick up a bass again and give it another go. Like, I don't know. I still don't think I've got a great deal of rhythm, but maybe in a different setting instead of like such a schooled kind of lessons that I was having and just reading music and understanding, music. Maybe I could do a bit better. Who knows?
It's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to get musicians when you're trying to play in a band. The last band I played in years ago, I wrote practically everything, and I said to the guys, this is my last go at this.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick to death of starting bands. Someone quits, someone does this, blah, blah, blah. It's the same old story over and over.
Yeah.
And I spent ages, like about 6 months writing the songs, sent them to the guys. We spent 6 months jamming till the point where we had 4 decent songs, pretty tight. The old intro to this channel was one of those songs. I came up with the concept, the band name, all that sort of stuff. And like 6 months into it, we had 4 songs tight where we were going to start looking for a vocalist. And then the drummer just bought a house with his missus and just stopped coming to practices.
Charming.
And I was like, I fucking explained to you, this is my last crack at it, and if you fuck me about, I'm not playing in a band again. I can't be arsed.
I get
and
that.
that proved why, because I had more than 6 months of my life, loads of practice, the financial investment, all that sort of stuff. And then it was like, oh yeah, not coming. I'm like, I'm not going to say the word on YouTube that I was thinking.
No.
But yeah, it'd be
But it
nice.
ends in Tuesday.
It'd be nice to have it on the doorstep.
It would.
And just be able to stick. I don't want to go touring and playing in bands and stuff.
No, I don't. And
But
I
to
would
be able
never
to
be
just-
good enough. Like I said, I tried piano, saxophone, and bass, and every single one of my musical teachers said I had great technique, no rhythm. So if I can just have a jam with you guys and you direct me into certain notes, I'm happy to be the background.
Just
Bit
go.
of boom. I can do a bit more than that. One of the reasons I got into bass was because of Tool and the song Schism.
You need rhythm to play that.
I know you do. I've tried over and over again. I used to sit with my bass.
I could learn that on bass.
It's hard. It is so rapid. And it's the slap and pluck as well. Like, you have to be really quick.
I played bass in a band once when I was in college.
Check you out. Well,
It's just easy guitar, isn't it? Right then.
what would you think of watching us? Me relearning the bass and Dave getting better at the guitar.
I'm terrible at guitar nowadays. Anyway, if anyone's still watching, thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, pop a little subscribe down there for us.
Absolutely.
Because you must think it's all right if you've made it 23 minutes in.
Yeah, and check out my mate's band, Barbarian Hermit, and this new album, Mean Sugar.
Yeah. Right. Cheers for that one, guys. We will see you again soon.
Bye, guys.